heading out today for some elk hunting, and it's not far from home, about 10 minutes or so. It's usually pretty good action around here, but went out last night for an hour and a half or something, and I didn't see much, but you should be giving it more time than that. So yeah, it's always so hard to decide what to do with what you want to go hunt when you've got all the tags for everything. So it just, I don't know, I've had times where you've had game in front of you and you would have shot it on any given day, but given that day, you just decided not to, just felt like watching it. So you watch it come in, walk by you, sometimes just drawing the bow back and knowing that you could have is just as good as pulling the trigger sometimes. Everybody has such a bad rap as being a hunter in some people's eyes. It's not always just about killing stuff, it's about respecting it too. So letting some things walk it happens lots, and it's a good thing. You don't need to kill everything. I find it pretty tough though when you're out, you've been skunked for 7, 10, 20 days in a row looking for one particular thing, and big flock of geese fly over you while you're sitting there getting skunked, knowing that you could have set up just outside your backyard, could have had some action. I think it kind of adds to the excitement. I asked my friend once that what would he prefer in a hockey game? Would it be a high scoring game, or would it be a 1-goal overtime game? And he told me he always preferred the 1 goal, and I never understood that until I started hunting, where you try so hard, you get that one opportunity and it all comes through. It's more satisfying than just walking out, smacking 10 deer and calling her good. I'm gonna keep bugling back, try to get him to come a little closer here. With any luck, I'll get a shot tonight. That'd be great. Anyway, here we go. Okay, well, aside from that surprise visit from behind me when I was calling in front of me, I must have called in two of them as they were passing by, possibly, but he took off. I couldn't get eyes on him. He was at 53 yards, which is a shot I would have taken if there was no wind. And there was no wind. So if I had knocked an arrow, I definitely would have taken that shot. But it's only one day so far, so put that up on the board with the other 120 days. And gonna make my way out of here because it's getting pretty dark in here and there's pigs and bears and stuff. Also, never mind trying to trek through bush in the dark. It's not the smartest thing to do. So, better get going. This thing's pretty sweet. It's a power bugle. So you got your tube, camouflage, you know, because if this wasn't camouflaged, they might bust you. So, got this little rubber band right here, just this little guy. Just sits right on there like that, and you just blow onto it. Like this. That's it. And it actually does a really nice bugle. And as for some chirping, cow chirps, obviously everybody's got those hoochie mamas, and if they don't, Carlton's, I think Carlson's, yeah, they've got another one. It's like a ball. Squeeze it, and that one actually sounds a little better than the hoochie mama. It's more nasally, and I'll be picking one of those up shortly. But the hoochie mama, that's the go-to. Unfortunately, I forgot that today. So this is what I've got for chirping. Is what is this one here? Whippity River, I think it is. There's just a little mouth reed, and I'm not a big fan of mouth reeds just because I don't know. I don't like putting these in and out, and these just start spitting and stuff. But when you're drawing a bow and you can't use your hoochie mama, this is gonna do it. So hopefully we see some action today. That's pretty much it for the calls. It's just pretty simple, lightweight too. That's big for me. And then finals, I got that Vortex range finding binoculars, which is nice for rifle. I think it's a little overkill, but I'm not going to go and buy a second pair of binoculars just so it doesn't have a rangefinder. So this is the go-to. Works pretty good. And when big game's getting pretty close, instead of making all the movement like I just did to get binos out, I just simply have this little guy sitting right here, so you can actually just put your hands down in there. And again, it's Vortex. I like Vortex. You can smash these, you can drive over them with the bulldozer, and they'll still replace it for you. It's just a little rangefinder, the 1300. Again, overkill for bow, but I'd rather have too much and not need it than not enough. So this thing works great. Close encounters, you get that 50-60 yards, range it in before they're right there, and then done deal. I mean, this is binos are quiet to get out, but it's just a lot of movement. That's where this little guy, it's very simple, very quick, right up here, instead of, and then you're good. It's just too much. So A little rangefinder is nice to have just to fall back on. Or you could just know your yards, practice lots. That really saves you money.
You tried to hold me down, so I became a soldier. Built up all these walls, and now I'm climbing over. Those nasty bees are tempting me, oh Lord, but I ain't going back. You take me for a fool, it doesn't make me foolish. Told me I was wrong, passion made you ruthless, manipulate. It's just too late. Oh Lord, but I ain't going back no more. Fueling up the flames, gonna show you what I made of. Breaking every chain that you put on me. You thought I wouldn't change, but I grew on you. Cause I will never be what you wanted. This fire's keeping me alive, making me believe I couldn't do without you. Make it hard to leave, you think it's all about you. You know I'll never be what you wanted. This fire, I tried to get this weight off on my shoulders, built up on my strength. I'm finally taking over. Complicate, I don't appreciate. Oh Lord, but I ain't going back no more. Fueling up the flames, gonna show you what I made of. Breaking every chain that you put on me. You thought I wouldn't change, but I grew on you. Cause I will never be what you wanted. This fire's keeping me alive, making me believe I couldn't do without you. Make it hard to leave, you think it's all about you. You know I'll never be what you wanted. This fire's keeping me alive, keeping me alive.
I think I got it smelled. Didn't even hear him coming, only saw him. So I'm gonna give him about 20 minutes, half hour. And I don't know what the amount of blood that came out of it. I don't think it's gonna go far. I'm pretty sure I heard him go down. Yeah, I could still hear him over there. Alright, so it's a 30-yard shot. He was right there, walking down a path. 30 yards. Up on the trees. Some more here. Some more here. Things are looking pretty good here. Some more. I'd say I got a pretty good vital. I've got another arrow nocked just in case. There he is. He didn't go far at all. There's just so much blood, I don't think there's anything left.
It's keeping me alive, breaking every chain that you put on me. You thought I wouldn't change, but I grew on you. Cause I will never be what you wanted. This fire's keeping me alive, making me believe I couldn't do without you.
This isn't too bad. He walked right in 30 yards. I'll definitely, I'll take this every year because this replace our beef for next year. So just saving money with a little time. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I know what I'm gonna do with this.
This fire is keeping me alive.
I'm just gonna head out back, go grab some vegetables from the garden, and get some supper on the go here, because that elk's hanging in the cooler. But of course, you know, you pulled some of the best cuts off just to enjoy the next day. And us, that's tenderloin. So I'm just gonna rip out back, grab some potatoes, some corn, see what else is there, and we're gonna make up some supper.
You tried to hold me down, so I became a soldier. Built up all these walls, and now I'm climbing over. Those nasty bees are tempting me, oh Lord, but I ain't going back. You take me for a fool, that doesn't make me foolish. Told me I was wrong, passion made you ruthless, manipulate. It's just too late, oh Lord, 'cause I ain't going back no more. You're fueling up the flames, gonna show you what I made of. Breaking every chain that you put on me. You thought I wouldn't change, but I grew on you. 'Cause I will never be what you wanted. This fire's keeping me alive, making me believe I couldn't do without you. Make it hard to leave, you think it's all about you. You know I'll never be what you wanted. This fire, I tried to get this weight off of my shoulders, built up all my strength. I'm finally taking over. Complicate, I don't appreciate. Oh Lord, 'cause I ain't going back no more. You're fueling up the flames, gonna show you what I'm made of. Breaking every chain that you put on me. You thought I wouldn't change, but I grew on you. 'Cause I
Well,
will never be what
I got better shit to do, like eat this dinner. So stop watching my video, get out there, go get your elk.